Hi guys, this is Mona, and Ashley had done a font tutorial that was super awesome earlier, so I thought that I could do one real fast for dafont to help you. If you don't want to download a crap ton of fonts onto your computer because it takes you forever to look through them, like that's what happens to me, and I spend all night trying to pick a font and I never get anything done. So this is a way that you can use dafont and take a screenshot and then import the screenshot into Design Space, clean it up, and cut the screenshot instead of having the font. Now if you like the font and you want to use it for future use, you know, downloading it is great, but I get lost in the font jungle and do not have any productivity. So I'm trying not to get 9,000 fonts on my computer. So that's just me. But here's a quick, hopefully, tutorial. So I'm going to dafont. And so this is what's on my screen right now. dafont.com. And I have a name that I need to put on a cup. And let's say that I want it curly. So I'm going to pick the curly fonts. And right now, the default is to put the name of the font in the actual font. So if I see something that I like, I can click on that one and download it like Ashley showed us. Or I can actually type the name that I need right here in this preview section. And I like to go ahead and, since I'm going to take a screenshot and change it to large on the size. And if I'm going to be very, indecisive, I'll go ahead and up it so I don't have to hit next page, next page, next page. So that's just Mona, but, y'all might not need to do that. So I hit submit. So now it's going to give me my name over and over and over again in all of the fonts that it's suggesting for curly. And so I can scroll through here and find what I like. Of course, I'm not finding anything because I'm super picky. And I can take a screenshot. So, of course, I try to look at how it's going to cut on the vinyl. If it's super thin, I'm going to have a hard time weeding it and placing it. So I look for something thicker. That's just me because I'm pretty new. So let's say I like this little scrolly font here. I'm going to go down to my screen grab. So I don't know if anybody knows how to use the snipping tool. It's in your main menu. Look up snipping tool. It's these little scissors. Super awesome. It's your best friend. So I'm going to click on new. And it says, okay, what do you want to screen grab? So I'm going to screen grab just this name right here that I want. And you can see how it's here, white and black, nice and crisp. I'm going to hit save. So I'm going to save this somewhere. Usually I throw everything on my desktop. I'm going to name it something here that I'm going to remember what it is. Hit save. So now I'm going to go over to Design Space, which I already had open. I didn't feel like closing it and reopening it if I downloaded a font. So this is another way to really use this tool. So I'm going to upload that file that I just saved. I'm going to pick browse and look at my desktop. You can see this is one that I had done earlier, but I saved the new one on my desktop. See if I can find it. Right here. So I'm going to open that one. This is a pretty simple design, so I'm going to hit simple. And I'm just going to clean it up like I would anything else. Miss that. Okay, don't see anything else that needs to be erased. Continue. I'm going to use this one on vinyl, so I'm going to save it as a cut file, cut image, hit save. And now I'm going to select it to insert into my design. So there you go. Now this font is not available in my text font field. If I went to text, I would not be able to find it here in my fonts because I've only taken a screenshot of it. So if I wanted to use it in the future, I would either have to go back to dafont and download it or get a new screen grab in this preview before I could use it back in Design Space. So this is just another option for you. If you know you're never going to use that Western font again, you can just use it a one time. And it kind of helps keep this from getting super cluttered because this is my downfall. This long list of fonts. I can spend hours here looking for one name. So this is just a nice alternative. So thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night.